The poem, Green Fuzzy. I watch you there napping, your thumb in green fuzzy, the friend who won't judge, nor hold any grudge. Knitted by grandma from bamboo with care, your trusted companion, who is always there. At the end of the worst or the best day, support and safety, a snuggle away. The world will soon say you must grow apart from the friend who's been there from the start. Because, after all, the need for such things are outside the realm of what adulthood brings. They tell you, be strong, independent, above all compete, for without winners and losers, a world incomplete. And unable to accept the humility we should share, they find it better to pretend not to care than admit no control at the end of the day. Send teddies and green fuzzies away. The strongest and bravest would loudly decry the need for associates of the lullaby. Yet the searching goes on in all different ways, through many heartbroken or otherwise frightened days. With cocaine or whiskey the battle sometimes fought, or divorce an answer when all seems for naught. And the truth that so many evade, wishing our human frailty, our weakness, from others' sight might fade. Even God and Creator, no matter what some might say, are part of the search to send darkness away. So instead, when our answers don't work the same way, with a knee prone to jerk, we say send them away. We tell little ones whose days are hard too, who know less of the cement and cyber zoo. We push them to lose what we cannot find. The green fuzzy that comes with at least some peace of mind.
The poem, Green Fuzzy, first came to me about 3 years ago when I found my then 7-year-old son curled up on the couch, clutching the green fuzzy his grandmother had made for him the year he was born. The majority of memorable moments I have had in the last 30 years have centered around my children. And I would also say that I have learned much from watching them grow. Enough so that I have 6 children. Sometimes it is through observing them that I am reminded of important things that we, as adults, forget, discard, or overlook. While critical thinking is important to develop, it is also true that there is a certain kind of innocence we should never lose. Not the lack of familiarity or awareness, which is much more naivete or ignorance than innocence, but the innocence that continues to experience life from a place of wonder, that does not assume the cynical approach is always appropriate, and know that approach may take issue with many things, but will likely never find resolutions that can bring about happiness. My youngest son, now 10 years old, still has his green fuzzy, and still likes to have it at night or when we're cuddling up to watch a movie. Through a tour with the military police and seeing the best and worst of humanity from 20 plus years as a private detective, I've witnessed many people trying to find that elusive sense of calm, safety, and peace of mind that comes with a green fuzzy or teddy bear. Alcohol, drugs, amassing fortunes, sexual conquests, even relationships and religion are ways people try to find that, often bringing just the opposite. While it is true that what might provide the sense of peace and peace of mind is unique to the individual, and most often resides within each of us, the only reason I can fathom that someone would tell a child to abandon their green fuzzy is simply jealousy. I have seen all my children grow up, and while none of the older ones have that something they held on to through childhood, they do know there is nothing wrong with being able to smile, laugh, and enjoy the moment, no matter what the world might throw at you. After all, good and bad times will happen, and whether it's a green fuzzy, a teddy bear, or a meditation space in your backyard, there is nothing wrong with finding that place within ourselves that knows peace and calm, nor the vehicle that takes you there without being destructive.